in Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Aces taking on the Grizzlies. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And our pitcher tonight, Tarek Skubal. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Fouled off down the right side.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Finds its way through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder,
Brian
10,
Reynolds here.
Brian Reynolds.
And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Judge hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 away. Anthony Santander at the plate. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners, and those are guys that can just smell that RBI. So when you're talking about a consistent player like this that can give you good at-bats from each side of the plate, that's the guy that you're going to see many times coming up big.
That's down and in. This looks like extra bases. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Nick Kurtz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a foul out of play. Santander, the runner at second with 1 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Yeah, that's fouled off. Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Cut off, throw to second.
Hey, he's in there.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Evan Carter stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Foul ball there. Ball to strike. The pitch. That's
2-1.
inside. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Up the middle. De La Cruz handles, throws to first. That ends the inning. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. And a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. Swinging a foul straight back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. There's the strike.
1-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs, base is empty.
That's a ball.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
That one ripped. That's back there. Oh, that ball was crushed. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. 2 outs, nobody on. Aaron Judge at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
And he swings over the top there.
Good late sink on that
strikes.
fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. And we're back. Leading off, Zach Geloff. Scooble back to work. That's outside.
No, that's outside.
And that's ball 1. And another ball. That misses, and that's ball 3. There's a swing and a miss.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jorge Polanco in the box now. No balls and a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
No ball.
Geloff on at first. Nobody out. Foul ball still 0-2.
Ball. 1-2.
That's ripped. Base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Back-to-back base hits. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Missed with a changeup,
2-0.
and that's ball 2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And he misses it. It drops in. Still able to fire over. Headed for the plate. Tag. Got him. Aggressive base running there. Trying to take advantage of the defense. But he's out at 3rd. Back to the top of the lineup. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
That's the ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. And there's a
No,
ball.
that missed. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him. Now 2 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. A little bit low.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second.
3-0.
Squirts away a little bit. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Candelario. And they get the out on Jones. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Check swing, no appeal. 1 out, base is empty.
No, that's in.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
So
up next, Zach Geloff. Cut on and lifted in the air, Carter. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Now the left fielder, Anthony Santander. First pitch misses.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that's in the dirt. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one is gone. Anthony Santander knocks one out. And they add on. It's 4-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And there's one down. And now Jeimer Candelario doubled his first time. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. They say you win. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Inside. And a count now even up. Line drive. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. And here is Evan Carter. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. And they get the out. So now the DH spot, Zach Geloff. Singled and scored his first time. Up and in, ball one.
That's a good pitch there.
One ball, no strike.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Man at second. That missed by a lot. 2-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately.
Oh, that's a strikeout. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here is Nick Kurtz. Swings through that one. Kurtz goes 6 feet 5 inches, 240 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
And that's a fair ball.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but fouled away. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Evan Carter in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. 1-2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Tag. Save. Grandal's throw not in time. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Led off the game with a strikeout. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Kurtz, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
1-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2 is the count.
Next pitch is outside. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Steps off, lead runner back to second. Lee checks the runner. Kurtz dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. So now 3-2. Stays alive. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
0-2.
0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Headed towards the corner. Judge really on his horse for this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. That's off the mark. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
Struck him out looking. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's a ball.
And takes low for ball 1.
1-2.
That one
2-2.
missed. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to kick into the corner. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a
Michael Kopech on the pitch here.
Now
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a foul ball. Runner at second here, one gone. The shortstop takes the ball.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
And now the center fielder, Brian Reynolds. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And that is out of play.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at second, 2 down. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And that's through the swing. Bottom 4. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ball 1 there.
1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carter hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza.
Going along.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And that's too high. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
1 and 2's the count.
Carter makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, bases
Now
empty.
batting, right
Aaron
fielder,
Judge
Aaron
will hit next. His
Judge.
first at bat was a strikeout. Up and in, ball 1. Reynolds gets under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for Cleveland,
Digging in is
the
the
left
switch
fielder,
hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Kopech back to work. Check swing, called strike.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Close, but called the ball. 2-1.
With all those extra base
strike.
hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Palmeiro. And he handles it himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 2 in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Inside at 100, and the count even 1-1. And that one is inside. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 5-1. Jamer Candelario, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And strike two. One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. And 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Evan Carter. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Carter giving chase. Makes the catch. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these guys just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Good job to fight that one off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Number 25.
And now it's going to be Rafael Palmeiro. He's 0 for 1. On the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Santander gets under it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. And a swing and a miss there.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
There's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Zach Geloff. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Geloff, 23 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-1.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Strikes him out with 101.
Now that second
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 6-1. They turn things over to the southpaw, Hobie Milner.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That misses. Now 2-0. Line drive, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian.
B-Ray coming to the plate now. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
And that's outside.
1-1.
And now 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that one hammered. And it one-hops the wall. 1 run is in. Judge hustles it back in, and they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right. 1 down. On the mound now, Jack Leiter.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning.
This one in the air, center field. Carter moving under it. He's got it. Both runners tagging from second and third. And he gets to third safely, moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Kurtz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 10-1. Candelario in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's even up.
That missed. That's a ball.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
In the air, left field, down the line. Santander pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. So digging in, Evan Carter. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
Right through there, got him. Strikeout number 8.
The left fielder, number 24.
Next to hit, Ricky Henderson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Carter makes his way towards it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Evan Carter. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. Now at the plate, Zach Geloff. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
That one hit to right. Judge hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Right through there for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Strike.
That one in the dirt. 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. To third. Fair ball. So a man at first. Mike Piazza getting ready to run around the go. They pitch out. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. De La Cruz stands at second with no outs. Pickoff throw. De La Cruz dives back in safely. Goes to second, and he's picked off.
He's good.
You see me coming up, stop with a baptist.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Throw down to third, but he's back safely. No outs, runner over at third. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He's done it again. His second. Homer of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-3. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the bottom of the 7th. And misses inside.
1-1.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Hey! Full count.
Ground ball left side,
Foul
and
ball.
that's a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Judge waits. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. That one fouled off. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. And now 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And down on strikes. That's out number 2. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. That one ripped, but foul. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Lifted in the air, right center field. Reynolds on the run. Makes the catch. And the inning is over. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yasmani Grandal. Outside low. And that's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one almost got him. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Judge is there. Makes the grab for the second out. So up next, Brian Reynolds.
The center
This
fielder,
is
number
a
10,
true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And the 0-2. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. And now, Zach Geloff. Woo back to work. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Foul ball. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And no one can get there.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that.
Runner on the go. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. So digging in, Evan Carter. Geloff stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He crushes that one to center field. And they cut into the lead. It's 10-5. Base is empty with 2 away. And now here is Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
The 0-2. Just off the inside edge. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We go to the 9th. Now the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. The tag, and he's out. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Not close with that one. 1-0. Fouled off left side.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one fouled off. 2-2. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball. We got a full count.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Next to hit, Jamer Candelario.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
1-0.
The next pitch misses, and the count now 2-0. And it's fouled away. Man at first, 1 away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Drops into the glove. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Piazza. Now pitching, Mason Miller.
There's a strike. Miller, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. Hard on the ground to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here is Aaron Judge. 4 for 3 in this one. Aaron
Judge.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. And they're down to their last out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. This could end it.
2 strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Another 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that is the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.